A couple weeks ago, nations across the world were marking World Breastfeeding Awareness Week. So, what's all the hullabaloo about breastfeeding? I'm glad you asked. Hello, fellow moms, parents, friends, and everyone. I'm Grace, or as my child likes to call me, Grace. Mom Grace. I'm Grace, Christian lawyer, mom, friend, sister, and daughter, and now I'm known to you. So, let's get started. Before I even knew it was a thing, I was just like, sometime the first weeks of August, I was just like scrolling through my Instagram page, just like scrolling like we always do. And I ran across on my Explorer page a post on Breastfeeding Awareness Week, right? Because I look at some content for mothers, and I was like, okay, what's this? Only to go on my main timeline and find that the mothers that I follow, some of them are celebrities, some others are just mothers that I know, posting about breastfeeding and sharing their experiences and their stories and their encouragement to women to continue breastfeeding their babies and the benefits that come with it, right? Only for this to come full circle, for me to remember that a couple days ago I was watching a Friends episode on Netflix, the one with Ross and him having his son and his ex-wife breastfeeding their child, right? And then the interaction between his two male friends and the whole experience of breastfeeding. Oh, it's pretty hilarious, but let's take a look.
Oh, wow, is he hungry already?
I guess so.
You know, it's something funny about sneakers. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get one too.
Look, will you guys grow up? This is the most natural, beautiful thing in the world. This is my son having lunch, okay? It's gonna happen a lot, so you better get used to it.
As funny as that clip was, it sort of highlights the benefits of breastfeeding. And just like Ross opened the door for his friends to have a conversation about it, this is what this video intends on doing. So if you don't mind, we're just going to dive into a bit of the history and find out what the purpose of this week was. And I'm also learning with you guys. And if you don't mind, I'll actually be using some of my notes to make reference to. In 1992, the first World Breastfeeding Week was celebrated. A link to the declaration is below in the description box so you can go through it. Now it is celebrated in over 100 countries, Kenya being one of them. Side note, I was actually wondering after I saw all these feeds and stuff and the week was going by, if Kenya was even going to say something about this week, right? Only to have during one of the daily press briefings for coronavirus, one of the employees for the Ministry of Health come out and talk about it. And they actually had a doctor come out and speak on it, and they were encouraging women to breastfeed. So that was really encouraging to see. The 2020 theme is Support Breastfeeding for a Healthier Planet. Skilled counseling services here can ensure that mothers and families receive the support along with the information, the advice, and the reassurance they need to nourish their babies optimally. Indeed, analysis indicates that increasing rates of exclusive breastfeeding would save the lives of 820,000 infants every year. You might be sitting there and wondering how you can play your part in all this. I mean, you're not the mom and you're not the baby breastfeeding, but what can you do? Well, there's several things that you can do to help and promote breastfeeding. Let's say you're the partner and the friend. You can ensure mom and baby are comfortable so they can undertake feeding successfully. As a member of the community, don't gawk, don't point, don't put down a mom that is breastfeeding their baby. Just offer them that peaceful environment to undertake that process. As an employer, provide a space for nursing mothers to express and store milk for little ones. Ensure that it is up to code, hygiene and the likes, private and is comfortable, but be professional about it. And I believe with the changing times, we are realizing the role that mothers play, and we as an employer are realizing that there is a benefit to ensure that their needs at home are met, so they're more at peace when they're coming to work and more geared towards work and working hours that they're at their peak for performance, knowing that they need to go home and take care of things. I know there's several organizations that are already making headway on this, and I'd be happy to see more. So I'm definitely here for it. All in all, I hope you've learned something, and I hope you're encouraged to stick with it and nurse your baby for the first 6 months. But even better, until the point where you and baby are comfortable to stop. Let's also encourage the breastfeeding culture. All the references to the materials used in this video will be found in the description box below. And if you like this content, do like and subscribe. And you know what? Share to other people so they can also benefit from the knowledge that we are learning together. Yeah, share to your moms, share to your mom friends, mothers to be, parents to be, as well as anyone who will find this information helpful. Let's do our part ensuring that we are building a community that promotes breastfeeding and ensuring that babies get the best start in life.
Just ask questions. Carol's fine with it. Come on. Carol?
Carol? I was just wondering if Joey could ask you a question about breastfeeding?
Sure.
Does it hurt?
Did it first, but not anymore.
Chandler?
So, how often can you do it?
As much as he needs.
I hope to do more videos like this and maybe next time discuss my breastfeeding experience. Bye for now.